Well, shemai, friendiau. How are you all? Now, as you know, we've been doing a challenge in my class. And some of the children are saying that they don't know of an adventure story. Well, I thought I'd read you this adventure story all about a little girl who goes to the beach and has something very unexpected on her finger. And it's called Sally and the Limpet. Are we ready then? Let's get started. Not long ago, on a Sunday, Sally was down on the beach exploring when she found a brightly coloured, bigger than usual limpet shell. She wanted to take it home, but as she pulled, the limpet made a little squelching noise and held on tight to the rocks. Now they can hold on really, really tightly. The harder Sally tugged, the more tightly the limpet held on, until suddenly Sally slipped and fell, with the limpet stuck to her finger. Though she pulled with all her might, it just wouldn't come off, so she ran over to her dad. He heaved and groaned, but the limpet made a little squelching noise and held on even tighter. So that afternoon, Sally went home in the car with a limpet stuck to her finger. Look, she's got her finger out to the window to give the limpet some air. When they got home, her father tried using his tools. Her brother tried offering it lettuce and cucumber. But that night, Sally went to bed with a limpet stuck to her finger. Next day it was school. All her friends tried to pull the limpet off her finger. Mr. Wobbly Man, the nature teacher, said that limpets live for 20 years and stay all their lives on the same rock. In the afternoon, Sally's mother took her to the hospital to see the doctor. He tried chemicals, injections, potions and pinchers, and Sally was beginning to feel a little bit upset. Everyone was making too much fuss all around her. She kicked over the doctor's chair and she ran. She ran through all the endless corridors. She just wanted to be on her own. She ran out of the hospital and through the town. She didn't even stop when she got to the beach. She ran through people's sandcastles. She even ran over a fat man. When she reached the water, she jumped in with all her clothes on. Sally landed with a great big splash. Look at this. And just sat in the water. The limpet, feeling at home once more, made a little squelching noise and wiggled off her finger. But Sally didn't forget what Mr. Wobbly Man, the nature teacher, had said. Very carefully she lifted the limpet by the top of his shell. She carried it back across the beach, past the fat man she'd walked on, and gently, so gently, she put the limpet back on the very same rock where she had found it the day before. Then, humming to herself, she took the long way home across the beach. And that's the end. So they tried all those fierce ways, isn't it, of removing that limpet. And all that limpet wanted was to go back home. He wanted to go home to the place he lived, didn't he? He wanted to go back to the sea and back to his special rock. So what an adventure he had, and what an adventure Sally had. Shall we do our goodbye song? 1, 2, 3. Hwyl fawr ffrindiau, hwyl fawr ffrindiau, hwyl fawr ffrindiau, mae'n amser dweud hwyl fawr. Twralwra bantynni, 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 twralwra bantynni, mae'n amser dweud hwyl fawr. See you soon with another story. Hwyl fawr.